guess that if you managed to load into the simulator, you will see that VFR flight would probably not be a good idea today.
Yep.
It's snowing, it's very low clouds. But at the same time, we can do some IFR flying if we forget that we have icing. So kindly forget that we have icing and we can fly. So today we have a flight from Nuiqsut to Wiley Postville Rogers Memorial. I will probably call it just Wiley Post. And as I said, we will do an IFR flight today because we have the following weather. At our departure, we have one statute mile of visibility, light snow, few clouds at 700 and overcast at 1200. And yeah, and the winds are coming from the east. And then in our destination, we have similar winds. We have 7 statute miles of visibility as of now. We have light snow as well and overcast at 800 feet. If I look at some forecast, and I need to change this to Wiley Post. Yes. Then they changed it. I don't like changes. So if I look at clouds, yeah, if we were landing in the sea, that we would be better off probably, but we are not. So we need to count with this situation that the clouds will be there. Of course, icing is a problem for real world flying. For us, not so much, but I feel obliged to mention it. If I look at the surface winds, we will have winds from the east, and that means that while flying, we will have some nice tailwind, but we need to land the opposite direction. And I looked at some approaches, and I actually do not really want to fly approach to runway 8, which we will be landing at anyway, because it's a long way. And the flight is long as it is. So I would like to try either VOR or localizer approach, localizer back course approach to runway 26. If I looked when I looked at the localizer back course to runway 26, I could see that the procedure is really not authorized for us arriving at basically at this Seiji point, because that's also an initial approach fix on here, but then the procedure is not authorized for arrivals on that radial in this segment. So I thought that we didn't fly a VOR approach in quite some time, I believe. So we would try that one, and there is nothing about this not being authorized for arrival on this Seiji waypoint. And why Seiji? I'm looking at it, and let me go to that one. Yes, Seiji is actually on this no, this is that one. Seiji is actually on this Victor 438 airway, which we probably will not fly, or actually we probably can, because we can take off and then kind of join this, right? When flying, the minimum entry altitude here is just 1,700 feet because it's just flat. So I would initially maybe like take off and in a general direction and just join this airway, and I would file probably Tunda and add the airway to Barrow VOR. So I can arrive at Seiji, and also that after some time I can file some I can omit from using GPS, so I can
Thomas,
use.
sorry, are you streaming anything in Discord?
Not at Discord. Sorry.
Okay.
You should
Thought
have.
I was going crazy.
You
Like,
should
where's
have
the
told
stream?
me sooner.
Where is it?
Yeah, I was wondering.
You should have told me sooner, guys. Well, anyway, you're bad. All right. So yeah, but so far I was just babbling, so you lost nothing. So anyway, I will join Tunda and then continue here to Seiji and then join the VOR approach to runway 26, and I would then circle at runway 08. I noticed that the circling minima is pretty low. It's either 420 feet for category A. Me, myself, I'm category B, so 500 feet for me. And the overcast for now is 800 feet. So we should be able to fly it. If the weather worsens and we are not able to land, we can go around, we can go mist, and then maybe try an ILS approach to runway 8, which has a minimum of like 250 feet for us. On this approach, I would maybe point out a very interesting thing. I was first kind of surprised if I'm reading this right, because there is a note that circling is not authorized for category Alpha, category A aircraft north of runway 8 and 26. And I thought, okay, why not for the small ones and then for the large ones we can, right? And I believe that the answer is here in the minima, because category A has a lower minima, and I guess that it's too low to fly north of the runway safely. So I strongly believe that even if we were category A and we used category B minima of 500 feet, then we would be able to fly it. But I'm category B anyway, so yeah. So I would join Seiji, then join this arc, fly here and join the final course of 233 degrees, final approach course. And then I would break off when the runway was in sight and land the opposite way. You can see here that the final approach course is not aligned with the runway, obviously. And I believe that it needed to be done this way because the VOR is a little bit like displaced. It's some, I don't know, if this is to scale, then it's maybe 1 mile south of the airport. So if there was any approach from this direction or in the direction of the runway, we would not be able to see the runway if we needed to go to minima. So it's designed in a way that when you reach this minima and this like TechMe basically missed approach point, which is probably at the extended center line of the runway, then you would be in this position somewhere and you would either see the runway or not. And in that case, you would go around. And missed approach is to climb to 1,600 and then climbing left turn to 2,000, direct the VOR and hold, and continue climbing hold to 2,000 feet. So basically, yeah, basically like that. Here I would probably note that if we are flying in our normal aircraft, we would probably encounter the situation then that once we climb to 1,600, we would be just above the VOR. So in that case, feel free to continue a little bit more so you can actually make a turn and go direct, because otherwise you would just get lost here. You can go a little bit more and then turn left. Just rest the climb at 2,000 feet if you do so. So that's about the approach. Any questions there?
Yes, what airport are we flying into?
What?
What airport are we flying into?
It's here. Wiley Post, Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo.
Romeo. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, yes, yes. I understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it makes sense. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. And then let's review. Yeah, there are probably some takeoff. I doubt there is any departure procedure, takeoff minimum strict departure procedures. Yeah, there are no because it's a flat land. So I would just depart, turn left, try to join this Victor airway, and be done with it.
I have a question
Yes.
regarding the alternate. There isn't really anything suitable nearby that has like, I don't know, a TAF you can check. So would it be valid to fire the original airport as an alternate? So in case I
Sure,
can't land,
it would be valid. The problem
it's
might be with the
just,
weather though.
yeah, it's just barely above the alternate minimums. It's barely enough for, so you might just be better off trying to land at your
Yeah.
destination.
Yeah, it's barely above minimum. So maybe
Yeah.
if I look here, maybe a good alternate might be it's a little bit off, but for example this one, right?
Which is that? It's the resolution is 2.
Yeah, I will just this one, Palu, Papa Alpha Lima uniform.
Yeah, just filed that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
some
know
way
if you.
off, but you know, I would probably fly there. So pack a fuel tank if you can. Full fuel tank. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And when we are at the subject of flight plans, let's actually file one.
Yeah, just load up on fuel here.
Is it
Okay.
this one? No. Let's go for Charlie. Yes. IFR, PA24. Light. This time we're going alpha. Transponder departure. Off block. Let's say 20 minutes. So 19. Altitude 6000 for me, airspeed 145, arrival, alternate, en route time was 1 hour, fuel I will pack a fuel tank, full fuel tank, so 4 hours. And then I will file it, I will file Tunda, so if I go like that, and not to Seiji, I will file it all the way to Barrow. Like that. And that's it. And I got auto ATC. So I'm good to go. Any questions? If not, I'll wish you happy flying. Today is a good day to do some autopilot skill refreshment because that's gonna be a long, straight flight. So feel free to do that. But try to fly the approach manually if you can, just for training.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, happy flying, guys.
Happy flying.
Happy flying.
Happy flying.
Happy flying.
Okay, let's start the aircraft. We have almost full fuel tanks, that's good. Okay. Okay, let's give it a crank. Clear prop. Right, all pressure in the green, all temperature also in the green. Nice. Actually, we don't want to do that, do we? No, we do not. So back. We will not use the map today, maybe for taxiing only. No, we are not filling in, but we will prepare ourselves based on this. So, what we will need? Dead horse first. So that's gonna be 113.9er. So let's do that 113.9er. It goes into the box. 113.9er as well. Distance, okay, and then we will need the second one, which is 116.2. So let's prepare that. 116.2 and 116.2. All right. We received a different squawk, so we should do 5211. 5211. Okay. Great. And that's quite it for now. We will take off and head roughly. Yeah, this is radio 278, so I'll also set that up. Two 278, something like that. And we need to sync our gyro, which should point to 354, something like that. Yeah, we will still manage. For takeoff, we will use runway 5. So like that. All right. Yeah, we have a good trim. That's great. Runway 5 is that one, so we'll need to backtrack a bit. Yeah, we'll need to backtrack. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, I will use this one to see if I have a correct course. It's all right. Now, I believe altimeter was 3017. It's like that. Great. And I will also set 278. Oh. On my second navigate here 278. All right. Good. I believe that's it. And we can call for taxi. Nuiqsut traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, is a Piper Comanche on the ramp, and we'll taxiing to runway 5, and we'll do a backtrack on runway 5 and Nuiqsut. Okay, navigation lights, parking brake off. Let's actually check the brakes once we accelerate. Yes, brakes are working. And I believe that, yeah, runway is there, so let's go there. we'll do engine run up here. Let's verify that I have a correct frequency though. Yeah, 122.8. Nuiqsut traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, entering runway 5 and backtracking runway 5, Nuiqsut. Okay, so
Nuiqsut traffic, November 36, Foxtrot, Delta Kodiak on the ramp, taxiing to runway 05 behind the Comanche. Nuiqsut.
Nuiqsut traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, taxiing to runway 5 behind the Kodiak.
Nuiqsut traffic, November 182, taxiing runway 5 behind the Comanche, type technology 206.
Taxi all the way to the end. Nuiqsut traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie. Is there someone backtracking runway 5 at this point, or is someone at the runway?
Negative, holding short of runway 05, November 36 Foxtrot for Nuiqsut traffic.
Okay, thank you. So, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, taking off runway 5, and it's gonna be a left turnout afterwards, Nuiqsut. Okay, so fuel pump, landing lights, pitot heat, frame is set, direction set, actually. Okay, and here we go. Stay close and wave to the guys.
traffic, November 36 Foxtrot, entering and backtracking runway 05.
Traffic, Comanche 629 Lima is going to be entering and backtracking runway 5 behind cardiac.
Nuiqsut traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, after takeoff and heading northwest 2,000 feet, climbing 6,000, final call, Nuiqsut. Okay, landing gear off, and here we go. And I do need to switch this to this so I can receive that. We are 53 miles away. So let's close on that radio. Heading indicator. Prepare my autopilot. See if I can
Nuiqsut
catch.
traffic,
Oh,
Zodiac 36 Foxtrot, departing runway 05, left turn after departure, Nuiqsut.
I'll climb, I'll stabilize it, and then after a while I will engage autopilot. Fly straight and level.
Pacific traffic, Comanche 629 Lima is entering and departing runway.
It's much smoother, closer to the ground.
Nuiqsut traffic, Zodiac 36 Foxtrot, upwind runway 05, 1,400, climbing 8,000. Left turn and departing to the west, final call, Nuiqsut.
very, very windy. I want to start the autopilot. Oh, here is the button. Heading mode. Okay. See how it will fare. Again, disengage PAQT heat. You'll have trouble maintaining heading in this wind. Might do better to myself, to be honest. What's with the wind though? Not really changing that much. Didn't hear nothing. It's either 123.6. Oh, 123.6 already set. Yeah. See to have something else as well. Okay. Let's try a different heading. Maybe it will work a little bit better, but I doubt it. But we can fly like this, and eventually we will join the course, even if it takes a long time. But since the second VOR was already catchable, we can actually tune to that. Yes. And now we can try to find out on which radial. Oh, we are almost there. We're actually very close to the final radial. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5. That's strange. I would expect and then this would be closer already. Let's see, it might be a different radio altogether. This one is 097. No, it's actually the same. Oh, of course, we are farther away, so the number of degrees, of course, is less. But we are very far away, indeed. We're like 114 miles. This is 72. 114. We are like, what is it? 114, 72. So let's say 50 more, 40 more. No, we're like there maybe. And this one is closing as well already. Good. You know what? I will switch the mode of my autopilot to steering, and that might be better actually, because I will just tell it to fly straight. Maybe that will do it. It will be better than chasing the heading all the time. Okay. Seems to be a little bit better. Distance was 178, so once we are like 88 miles, 88 miles, 89 miles, we'll switch. Like we could have done the VFR flight, because I don't see the clouds at all. But well, anyway, we are already on the way, so let's stick this one. Okay, let's turn left a bit. Every time, yes. Does she have legs behind the pedals? Yes, she does. Ah, she's a pro. Well guys, it seems that the weather is not so bad after all, because I can see quite a lot of ground.
Yep. Looks like it's just, I guess, low clouds, but not really covered.
Yeah. Well, I'm not changing plans now.
Nah.
I will be probably lonely anyway, at the lonely ass. but Tunda is actually on top of it, so might be able to see it from the air, because I will be flying over Tunda. Christian, do you have your radio license already?
I do, yes.
Oh, nice. You can legally
And
speak now.
Yes, I'm legally allowed to speak now on frequency.
Don't tell that to your wife.
No, no.
She would disagree with you.
I also have 1 hour 30 minutes in my logbook now.
Oh, do you?
Hmm.
How do you like it so far?
Yes, very much. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm natural at it, but yeah, I have my work cut out for me.
So it's gonna be work, not just enjoyment.
Yeah, if I want to be any good at it, I guess I have to work at it.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of assumed when you go to
Mm.
training that they will want something out of you.
Yeah, yeah. My first lesson was cut short by the weather.
Oh,
It's like a rainy day with low clouds. And you watch the weather radar, and my instructor was like, "Oh look, there's like a little gap. Let's go."
okay.
Yeah, we were in the air for like 20 minutes. We left the control zone, and then the weather worsened, so we turned back.
Mhm.
Made 2 touch and goes at the landing, and that was it.
Mhm. So, does he already let you kind of land or semi-land?
I don't think he really trusts me yet, which is understandable.
Oh yes.
So he has his hand on the stick and pedals
Mhm,
all
mhm.
the time. So
Yeah,
no, he doesn't really let me yet.
yeah. But you have the controls in hand also when landing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Good.
I can.
Because otherwise
feel
it
it.
wouldn't make any sense making those touch and goes if he were doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the aircraft is a bit strange. This
Yeah.
ultralight one.
What is strange?
There is 1 flight stick instead of 2, and it's mounted in the middle, like between the 2 pilots.
Oh. Okay.
So like whenever I pull up, I also pull it slightly towards me. And
Yes.
So I always have a left tilt, like left roll in.
But that's
Yeah,
very
it's
funny to have it in the mid. Oh my god.
Yeah. And that's like ultralights for you. And the throttle lever is where you would expect the flight stick.
What?
Yep.
And how does the instructor control the power then?
He also has a throttle lever.
Oh.
And
So
they are
you have
mounted on the it's like they are mounted on the same lever, more or less.
so you have like double throttle levers and only one flight stick.
Yep.
What is the brand of the aircraft? Just you know,
It's,
so I know to stay away from it.
It's an Icarus C-42.
Okay. Is it like made in Germany or?
Yeah, it's a German brand.
Ah, okay. There you go. Sorry.
I'm not sure if they are all built like that, but ours certainly is.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's like a bit of an oddball, this aircraft.
Yeah. I believe the designer had just like too many beers, you know, when designing that aircraft. Or the engineers actually misunderstood, you know, that maybe there should have been, you know, 2 flight sticks and only 1 throttle lever.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't even told you about the brakes yet.
Okay, do tell.
Are you sure you want to hear?
Please don't.
Well, there's no foot brakes.
Mhm.
There's just a brake lever, and the brake lever is mounted on the flight stick.
Mhm. Yeah, we also have.
It looks like a bicycle brake.
Yes. Actually, I have one of those as well in one of my aircraft, or my aircraft, the aircraft I fly with. It also has
Well, they do drink a lot of beer in Czechia too, so Czech
yeah.
Republic.
But yeah. So yeah, it's called Sky Leader. That one, it's checkmate, and yes, it also has a brake on a flight stick, and it looks like a bicycle brake. But then it does have 2 flight sticks, so
Oh, okay.
so it's actually usable.
So I suspect this will take a bit of getting used to, because that's our trainer. I kind of have to use that one.
Yes. Well, yeah, you will get used to it anyway. You
Yeah.
must. There is no other option.
That's what my instructor said anyway. It's not fun. We won't modify it for you. So you kind of have to make do with what you have now.
All right.
Yeah, kind of have
It's funny though.
a picture on
Yeah, but yeah, last Saturday, well, not this one, but the one before, I spent, it was like 5.5 hours in the air with
my.
9 different people.
My goodness, are you getting paid, or are you rich?
I am getting paid, and but I wouldn't even call it getting paid. But I'm not paying for the aircraft.
Oh. Well, that's like most of the cost, right?
Yeah, because I do get paid, only for the time in the air, not the time around. So even though I was at the airport like 10 hours or more, I only got paid for 5.5. So if I were to distribute that wage across the whole, time I spend there, I would be maybe below minimum wage.
Yeah, but
So yeah.
you get to enjoy too, and fly.
So
and not
yeah,
being
but
paid
some
for it.
people are asking me if I like my job, and they assume this is my job, and I said, well, this is just a hobby. It wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to live off of it.
Yeah.
So do you think that you will finish by the 25 hours mandated, or do you think you will require more?
I think it will take longer.
And is 25 minimum, right, there as well?
No, I think I believe it's 30 and
That's full.
35 if you want to take someone with you.
Oh. But I mean, till the end of the training.
Training a lot more stuff now.
I'm really not sure, but in the
we'll
end
see.
it'll take as long as it takes.
Oh yes, that's true.
I suspect I'll need a bunch of hours to not kill myself with it.
You better not.
These weird ass controls it has.
Okay, should be at the level of lonely ass. Try to spot it from the air.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like a gravel runway, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
but I see it.
Really?
But it's definitely VFR weather there.
Yeah, are you guys experiencing pretty bad icing too? I'm like at 2000 and the icing's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Well-
it's you can climb to 4,000, and it's clear skies above that.
And I do have
Just-
my icing turned off, so I'm not really experiencing it.
How do you turn that off?
I don't know how you do that in Explain.
No, I'm using 2020.
Ah, okay. Well, then somewhere in the menus, there is like, I do not remember, it's been like 3 years since I've been there in the menus. But I believe it's something like either, I don't know.
I think it's assistance options somewhere in there. Assistance.
Assistance? Maybe.
Yeah, assistance options.
Or accessibility? No, assistance.
Yeah, accessibility, assistance, something like that. Like the same menu where you can turn on infinite fuel and stuff.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
It's funny how I can stick my head out through the window.
Yeah, because this is what my wing looks like right now.
It's a pretty chill flight now.
Yeah.
Need to start reviewing. Okay, so Sage is 16 miles out. So 50 more miles for me until the start of the approach.
Yeah, I think I'll do the ILS today. I haven't flown one in a while.
Maybe there will be no clouds anyway, so let's see.
Possibly.
Probably.
But I think we managed to be exactly between two airports with IFR weather.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe over the airport it's actually gonna be IFR as it should be, but that's good. At least we won't see anything. But I still do think that the weather service, or actually weather depiction here in Alaska, is not really great based on the real life.
Yeah, it's
It's
certainly could be better.
but I'm glad we are flying with the wind today.
For once. 14
Yeah,
knots tailwind, yay!
Oh, if 18 or 17.
Yeah, you are slightly lower than I am.
Yes.
I think there's more wind, lower altitude.
Yes, that I am lower. That's true.
clouds are getting thicker above Wiley's post.
Are you already there?
No, but I believe I can see in the distance.
Oh yeah. Well, because there is an active meter there, so it gets
Yeah.
injected. So I'll move this one to the right. So I can see that on my other screen and reference it. Okay, if it's time to switch the tanks. Ten more miles. Okay. There we go. The arc has a DME distance of 16. So I will start turning at around 17. I'll make a gentle turn and that should do it. Already set a final approach course of 233, so I know where I'm nearing that one. There we go. auto set into here, 233. I believe I can disconnect the autopilot now. And trade off. Okay. More miles. Okay, let's start turning. Let's just start descending now. Yeah, 15.7 is all right. And I will fly a little bit like that because of the wind from the right. Turn on my fuel pump. I'm at 16 now. heat radial was 6.1. Turn on my landing lights. Should start turning now. Make a gentle turn. Okay, 233. Down. I can go down to 1,500 until Coxell, which is 5.5 miles. Descending too fast, so accelerate a little bit. Heat goes on, fuel pump is already on. Post Wiley post traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie is a Piper Comanche, 2,300 feet, 10 miles northeast of the airport. We'll be joining left traffic pattern for runway 08, post Wiley. Wiley post. 5.2 miles. Okay, I need to arrest a little bit here. Till I reach 5.5 and I'm there now, so I can go lower. I can go to 540. The field. But if I see the field, yes, okay. I'm gonna break off here. We'll join the left traffic pattern and slow down a little bit. There are some clouds, so I need to stay below those. Wiley post traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie joining left downwind runway 08 full stop landing Wiley post. Okay, so I'll go low because of those clouds. This is strange. I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, I'll go my gear down so I don't have this nagging. Looks like a wall of clouds. Hope I'll be able to see the runway. Let's go flaps 2. Wiley post traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie turning left base and final runway 08 full stop landing Wiley post. Didn't really hit the center line, but all right. Wiley post traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie vacated the runway 08 and taxiing to parking. Wiley post. It seems like this is one of the airports that's maybe done by Microsoft. Need to find out where to park. Probably on the right side. So strobe lights go off.
Wiley post traffic, November 36 Foxtrot, Cardiac on 10 mile final runway 08, 2,700 feet. Wiley post.
So how long the flight took? Whoa, 1 hour and 5 seconds. Finally some nice airport. So B7, B7 be my spot. Yep, like this. Parking brake. Nice. Alright, so welcome to Wiley Post. Finally some nice looking airport. I sorely missed one. And see you next time. Bye bye.